754 plus 1, 35 754 plus 1 left side. Right side, Taddison with a 35 735, 35 735. Back to Steinbeck, make that total of 4 pylons. Left side finish is getting quite a workout. The course workers are doing an awesome job. Red light on the left side, tip wires outbound with a 456 red light, just a click early. So this run will be for practice and just to wave goodbye to Wilmington, as it were. Right side in, or left side in, 36.504, 36.504 for Josh McDonough plus 1. So 36.504 left side, Josh McDonough plus 1. Right side, John Rogers, 35.566, 35.566. And that, I believe, is his best time for the side. Right side out, another red light, Clark Walker with a 254. So his favorite run. Drivers trying to get every ounce out of their cars in the starts to try and gain position and time. So in on the left, Tim Vyers on that red light with a 35.883. Right side, Daniel Bragason in with a 36.141, 36.141, and he had a reaction time of 5.16. So good overall numbers in total there. Inbound now, the Porsche of Matt Luckow on the left side. He's going to be coming in with a pylon. He's in with a 42.901, 42.901. Clark Walker, who had the red light, with a 36.312, 36.312. Good time, and that's about the most that can be applied to that run. So as they say, some of those leading now, Boston on the left, Slevin on the right. Finishing on the left, Gordon Markowitz with a 37.474, 37.474 with a 5.44 reaction time. Steve Vine on the right with a 37.700, 37.700, 6.27 reaction. Gordon's right side runs not doing any favors. Vine's left side runs best for the event for him. Slevin spinning out at the finish. We'll see if he takes any pylons with him. Meanwhile, on the left side, Mike Brosnan with a 36.548, 36.548. Right side, Slevin with pylons 35.366, 35.366. We're in the SBA action now. Outbound is Gorman on the left, Patters on the right, the class leaders. At a finish, Eric Simmons on the left with a 37.139. 37.139, 6.43 reaction. Right side, Hockerman with a 36.442, 36.442, 7.35 reaction time. Launching now, Andy Holt on the right. Ball with a 7.11, Lane with a 7.55 reaction. Inbound, Gorman on the left with a 33.009, 33.009. Right side, Cathers with a 32.391, 32.391. Gorman is 9 thousandths slower than his last run yesterday on the left side. Cathers but still the same positions there right now. Gorman wins Cathers too. Meanwhile, inbound now, Andy Hull on the left with a 33.529, 33.529 plus 1. Mike Lane on the right with a 39.168. So obviously issues for Mike Lane. It's a pretty heavy time. Got McGeorge heading out on the left, Lane on the right. Miller inbound now with a 33.436, 33.436, 7.22 reaction. Right side, Steve Segerson with a 34.286, 34.286. Segas is 2 out of the trophies right now. That's a little bit slower than it was yesterday for Segas. Ryan Lutz with a 498 red light. He's at MR2 heading outbound now. Meanwhile, on the left, McGeorge in with a 33.437, 33.437 for McGeorge. And that is his best for the... No, it is not his best. His morning runs yesterday were better on that side. Lee Piccione on the right side with a 34.3, 49, 34.3 for Lee. That's his first. The last one yesterday was faster. Meanwhile, finished Ryan Lutz with that red light on a 35.417, 35.417, that's right side. Left side, Eric Brown with a 35.233, 35.233 for Eric Brown. And that is his best for the left side. Caserta taking off with a 6.23, Davies on the right with a 7.68. And I finished Jeff Walker on the left with a 35.422, 35.422 for Jeff Walker, plus one for Jeff. Right side, Joe Adafaro with a 35.696, 35.696 and a 5.61 in reaction time. Adafaro is holding in 6th place in the class right now. Cathers with a 5.89 reaction time now. The 6.43. And I'll finish Caserta on the left with a 35.637, 35.637. Right side, Ryan Davies with a 36.470, 36.470. John Caserta, we're going to be adding a pylon to that 35.637. So 35.637 plus one on the left, 36.470 on the right with a 650. In on the left, Cathers in with a 32.908, 32.908. 5.89 reaction time. O'Gorman with a pylon, 33.119, 33.109 plus one on the right side. That is the best for Cathers on the left side. O'Gorman's leaving the door open for him, so things moving along. Meanwhile, Lane at the finish with a 33.423, 33.423 for reaction. Right side, Andy Hole with a 32.906, 32.906 for Andy. And yeah, I'm thinking just a click faster for left side, Steve Segas with a 33.566, 33.566 plus one. Right side, Aaron Miller with a 32.775, 32.775, and that is second fastest time on the right side for the class. O'Gorman's been holding with a 32.3. Heading out, Ryan Lutz in the left, Aaron Brown on the right. Both sixes as far as their reaction times. Coming inbound on the left, Piccioni with a 34.159, 34.159 on a 580 reaction. Right side, McGeorge with a 33.461, 33.461 with a 750 reaction. I'm almost seeing a shadow. It is the sun potentially. Got Ryan Davies on the left, Jeff Walker on the right, heading out. Sorry, check that. That was Adafaro heading out, Walker heading out. 640 respectively and 575. Inbound now, Ryan Lutzen with a 37.801, 37.801. Reaction is 635. Right side, Eric Brown with a 34.589, 34.589 plus one for Eric Brown with a 630 reaction time. Joe Adafaro inbound on the left with a 36.444, 36.444 for Joe. Right side, Jeff Walker with a 35.129, 35.129 and 575 reaction time for Jeff. No changing stance for Adafaro, still holding in 6th place. Last trophy right now is Justin Neal. Class is still led by Braun by 0.94 over Dave Marcus McMahon to run. Meanwhile, at a finish, Ryan Davies with a 36.577, 36.577 with a 535 reaction time. Right side, Caserta with a 35.108, 35.108 with a 632 reaction time. SPA. O'Gorman in on the left with a 33.659, 33.659. Right side, Cathers with a 32.124, 32.124. Very, very fast. Picks up 2/10 off of his prior. Still not enough to get O'Gorman. Take that back. Cathers just pushed himself into the lead by 2/10 of a second. So Jim Cathers coming back with the lead. So one final run for those two to see who wins it. Meanwhile, on the left at finish, Andy Hole with a 33.228, 33.228. Right side, Mike Lane, 33.263, 33.263. Price of admission in the class is 32s, low 32s right now. Mike Lane is in third and holding fourth. And all those folks are left with their final runs on the course here in Wilmington, Ohio. At the finish, Aaron Miller in with a 33.420, 33.420, but with a pylon. Right side, Steve Segas with a 33.498, 33.498. Ryan Lutz with a very nice 519 on the right side. McGeorge in on the left with a 33.176, 33.176 with a 665 reaction time. Right side, Lee Pagellin with a 33.905, 33.905, 643 reaction there. Again, we're waiting for Cathers and Gorman to see the team marbles. Back in some STR action here. And meanwhile, at our finish, Eric Brown sitting on the red line with a 34.682, 34.682. Right side, Ryan Lutzen with a 34.682. Identical times, left and right, 34.682. Less to announce, perfect. But Lutz's reaction time was a 5:19, so good run there for Lutz. Reaction on the left, Caserta with a 5:04. Ryan Davies on the right with a 5:85. Good numbers there. Left side inbound, Jeff Walker with a 35.396, 35.396 on a 5:59 reaction time. Right side, Joe Adafaro with a 35.821, 35.821 for Joe. Jeff Walker showing as in fifth, 7.86. Trophies in the class. So here we go. O'Gorman and Cathers out for the final runs. Finishing the starter with a 35.721 on a 5:04 reaction. Right side 35.563, 35.563 for Ryan Davies. Cathers 32.557, 32.557. O'Gorman 32.742. That's not enough for Tom. Plus he's got a pylon. So Cathers looks like he takes away the marbles from Mr. O'Gorman. With an awesome final run at 32.557. Reaction time for was a 5.56. O'Gorman to the 6.80. So awesome job running from Jim Cathers. Terrific runs here. Mike Lane in with a 33 on the left, 33.408, 33.408 plus a pylon. Right side, Andy Hole into the 32s to the 32.893, 32.893. We'll see if Lane was in third, and Andy may have snuck around him. Nope, not enough to get around him. So unofficially, SPA Cathers are going to the top four. Meanwhile, at the finish, Steve Segason with a 33.250, 33.250 on the left. Right side, Aaron Miller with a 33.537, 33.537, but with an off course. So Steve Segas, off of his last run, just pushed Andy Hole to fifth, and he is in fourth right now. So a little bit of juggling qualifying for SPA this morning. Right side in, McGeorge with a pylon. I saw that one go down from here. Left side in, Lee Pagellin with a 33.877, 33.877. McGeorge on the right with a 32.998, 32.998. Great raw run, but pylon's going to kill it away. Outbound Ryan Davies with a 5.26 reaction. Right side, Jeff Walker, 6.29. We've got Ryan Lutz coming in on the left with a 35.210, 35.210 on the 5.94 reaction. Right side, Eric Brown with a 34.040, 34.040 with a 6.29 reaction. Red lighting for Ryan Davies on the left with a 4.59 outbound. The S2000 right side, John Caserta with a 5.30. Spinning at the finish, Jeff Walker on the right side. On the left inbound, Ryan Davies with a 35.821, 35.821 on a 5.26 RT. Right side, Jeff Walker with a 34.942, 34.942 with a 6.29 reaction. Spin at the finish, but no pylon, so that's the way to do it. Tatis and Durham heading out both of the 7s with a reaction time. Believe it or not, I am now calling for workers. The car finishing on the left is a 42.807, 42.807. And on the right side, John Casura with a 35.160, 35.160. Patterson now on the left side with a 36.569, 36.569. Right side, James Dunham with a 36.892, 36.892. And Mr. Tatis, we're going to add a pylon to your 36.569. Matter of fact, to both of you, we're going to add pylons to those runs. Again, workers. Next shift B. We need you to check in and get prepared to head out there. Grab a little sunscreen, grab some water, stay hydrated, as we all should. Finish now, John Lee, left side with a 36.021, 36.021. Right side, James Tyler with a 37.491, but with an off-course 37.491 right side. We are into SSR. Got Connors on the left with a 646 reaction, Burns on the right with a 572. Finishing on the left side, Reeve with a 33.388, 33.388 plus 1. Right side, Josh Luster with a 33.292, 33.292. Luster, by that run alone, puts himself in the lead by 4,700. But I'm sure that's going to adjust a little bit as we head along here. Connor is in on the left with a 33.685, 33.685. That is his fastest for the left side. Right side, Jason Burns with a 33.305, 33.355. And that looks like that's his best for the side. That slips him up into 4th right now. Almost pointless to try and make calls as far as positioning as things shake out, but we'll do our best to stay on top. Ireland in on the left with a 34.456, 34.456 with a pylon. Right side, Brandon Davis, 34.192, 34.182. Both those gentlemen had in the 6s for the reaction time. Ireland is holding right now in 6th trophy position. You've got here's down on the left, right. I'm sorry, that's Schaefer on the left, Rich on the right. Left side in, Brian Schaefer with a 34.746, 34.746. Right side, Aaron Rich with a 34.694, 34.694 for Aaron. John Fink on the left, Mike Snyder on the right, taking off. 6s and 7s. Respectively as they come through.